Okay everybody, here we are in sunny Norwich at the iconic St James's Hill, overlooking our fine city in the background, our lovely cathedral. Actually we've got two, so we've got one to spare. But I brought you here today to tell you about WAW, the World Association of Wrestling, because this city was the birth of this great company. We started this in 1994. And we was at the old Talk, which is sadly shut now, the nightclub, the Talk. It was our first show. It was a great show it was. We sold out and done a great night. And I can remember exactly what we earned. I think it was an £836 profit after I paid the hall and all the wrestlers. And we were so chuffed at the time, we decided to give all the profit to the Brian Gunn and the then Norwich City goalkeeper for his cancer research thing he was running. So we were that happy. But we carried on, and we carried on using the Talk for a while. And we've done some good shows there, and the Talk was a great little venue, very old school, a low ceiling and a packed crowd close to the ring, great atmosphere. But in 1998, the then promoter of Norwich, Brian Dixon, the biggest promoter ever in Europe, decided that he didn't want to run Norwich no more. It was a long travel from Liverpool, the crowds, to be fair, were dwindling. So I was on the camps with Brian one day, and he approached me and said about it, and we shook hands on a deal. I won't say how much I paid him for it, but I paid him for the privilege of running Norwich and surrounding areas. Because in them days, you didn't encroach on people's areas like they do nowadays. They turn up with a ring in a van and think they can run that city. I paid Brian for the privilege to take this city over. So yeah, we then run the Cornhall, which was a great venue. We used to run twice monthly. And we took the crowds back up to about 300 a fortnight. When it had gone down to about 100 under Brian, we built it up. We started to put our own wrestlers on and stuff like that. I mean, had great help from people like Danny Boy Collins and and Skull Murphy, Marty Jones. All them old pros really helped me when I started and helped build my shows up and become a very, very good venue and a very good wrestling company. But after a couple of years, sadly, the Cornhall shut down. It was sold off, and we didn't get no money out of it. That was our location at the time. That was my living. Even the Poodle Club got to pay off, and we got nothing. So there we are. I had to start all over again, looking for venues, wondering what we were going to do and everything else. British Legion came to help, and they let us use that venue very nicely, and it soon became very popular, to be fair. It was a lovely venue, very, very old school, very ECW style venue, and we done that for quite a while, and really, really enjoyed it. But then, as I said, after that we went back to the Talk, to be fair, and we had new negotiations with them. They invited us back, so we went back there, run shows there, and just kept going and going. And then we had a great opportunity to go to Epic Studios, which is a big old television studio in Norwich. Built up a good relationship with them guys. We run there, built up some superior shows. I mean, best in Europe. I don't care what it says. The production, the wrestling, everything was absolutely fantastic. At the end of it, they got a TV deal out of it, but unfortunately we were squeezed out for any reasons known to ITV and Epic Studios. We were squeezed out, so we had to start all over again. So we then got our own venue during COVID. Our contract ran out at our old studios. We had to go to somewhere else. Our new studio, the PC, became available. We took it in COVID. It was a massive risk because, as I said, we didn't know what was going on. The overheads are phenomenal, but we had to gamble. The Knight family always gambles, so we gambled. We took the PC over, and all the time it's improving and improving. Okay, so it's massive now. Just Monday night we had a sold out show with my son Zach from America. The atmosphere was unbelievable. And on top of all this, we've still done all the camps. We are the king of the camps, they call us, at WAW. We still do camps all over the country, and in July and August we do up to 200 camps and stuff like that. And we've got training schools, academies, kids training schools, which are very successful. I like to add, by the way, when we started them, we took so much criticism by the wrestling world that we were training kids, and I pointed out that young kids are boxing, young kids are doing gymnastics, etc., etc. Well, within a year or two of us proving how successful we'll be, I think most wrestling companies now run a kids class. Yeah, and we've got 70, 80 wrestlers on our books, trainees and stuff, and we've become a big company. And last year, we opened an office, joined up in South Africa, where we are now WAW South Africa. We got one in America called WAW North America, and we're in talks with 2 other big countries at the moment, which will be breaking news next year. So as you can see, everybody, WAW is Norwich, is their home. We are Norwich, WAW is Norwich, and our biggest ever thing was we've done Carrow Road, Norwich City football ground. Everyone thought it was going to be in the bar or something. No, we've done it in a stadium, and we drew in nearly 5,000 people at Norwich City Football Club. And it was an amazing day, and it was just incredible. That was on our bucket list, which we achieved, and we've got so much more to do. Our bucket list is that big, guys, it's that large. We're still going strong. And when I go, if I ever go, WAW will survive and get bigger and bigger. I just want to tell the world that WAW is around for good, and that we are Norwich. Norwich is our city, and WAW rules the roost.